And then again, those I told you, no, you have plenty of videos on YouTube. You can see that too. After which, very soon, you'll have to write sentences. Okay, read sentences. So read words, write words, and then sentences. Then you really start enjoying the study, learning. That is with any language, especially Japanese. The thing is, you're learning it at this age, right? You're when you were very young children. I think even they pick up things faster than us, children. It's because they don't think anything. When they learn any language, they take it at that. As they learn, they don't think much. Like that, when it comes to us, we think of some of the things, okay, and uh, all that we know comes, and that actually is we carry plenty of burden, right, of things that we know. That is there, and that interferes, no, with that kind of learning. Children not. So anyway, I'll just tell you about the kanas again. So 46, again, I'm saying you might be bored now listening to this. 46 basic kanas for 46 sounds. And then you learned, the 5 vowels. And then the other 5 vowels and 41 other sounds are consonants. And consonants have these vowels, consonants are nothing. You've got a vowel also. A, E, U, A, O. So if it is ka, then it becomes ki, k, ke, ko. Then sa, shi, si, so. Then you have the other sounds. And those sounds are ya, you, yo. Yeah. So when you say that, no, your tongue almost, touches the palate, upper palate, and then you say that kya, kyu, kyo. Those are the sounds. And for that, E sound with ya, you, yo sound. All the E kanas with ya, you, yo. That's how they wrote. Kya, kyu, nyan, myo, myo. Then the voice sound and plosive sounds. Voice sounds, and this is what they call, diacritic. This two for voice and the circle, small circle that you have in so many languages. You have that kind. So if you read, Sanskrit, our books. If you see it in English, translated in English, diacritic like this. Under S, you have a dash. So it is like that. So you have it in so many languages. You have in French. You must have. So here also, diacritics, 2 of them, 2 dots for voice sound over the clear two dots, and then a circle, small circle, or plosive sounds. And plosive sounds are all that ha sounds become plosives. Okay. Ha becomes pa, p, pe. Plosive. The long sounds, you have special kanas. You don't have to learn. You're fortunate. You don't have to learn new kanas. Imagine for everything you have a kana. For the long sounds, it's just for a sounds, add a. E sounds, add e. U sound, add u. A sounds, add e. O sounds, add u. There are some places, exceptions where, these are some special cases where you have, you know, O for O. I said U for O. Then you have O for O, E for E. Here, A for A, no, sorry, A for A, and for O, O. You have some special cases. Otherwise, generally, by and large, for A sounds, add E. For O sounds, add U. Then you have places like, you have words, you have sounds. These are double consonants. In the sense, like, I told you, TT, KK, double consonants. So, if there is a double consonant, there should be a stop before it. And for that stop, you have a small s. I hope you remember this. Hiragana, you have a small s. Hiragana, s. For hiragana, use hiragana. For katakana, use katakana. That's all. Nothing much. So, a double consonant, you have a stop before it. A stop. And for that stop, you have a syllabic stop. That doesn't have any sound. That tells you stop. Or that is where you stop, and then you say the double consonant. So it is K, K, T, T, M, mama, mama, like that. Whatever it is. Usually it is not ma, K, ka, sa, ka, sa, pa, and ta. Okay, only this ma and all, no. Ka, sa, ta, and pa. These sounds, you can write that. Ka, sa, ta, and pa. Or ka, sa, pa, and ta. Ka, sa, ta, and pa. Because let us tell it in the alphabetical order. Ka, sa, ta, and pa. These, turn out to be double consonants in so many places. In many words, you have them as double consonants. These sounds, ka, sa, ta, and pa. And before these sounds, you have a syllable stop. You have to stop. And then what follows is a double consonant. Okay. So syllabic stop. Then what? Katakana. For katakana, what? It's the same thing. Same thing. For voice sounds, add two dots. Those are dots. Lines are dots. If you write with a brush, that's how your dot will be. You don't put dots like this. Understood? With a brush, your dots are not, just put a dot like this. No, you have to write a dot. And when you write a dot, it's written like this. So two dots for voice sound. So ka, katakana ka with 2 dots, it's ka. And katakana ha with a circle is pa. Okay, that is. There are, okay, I'll come to that. So katakana, you use same thing, those diacritics, 2 dots and a circle. Circle for plosive, 2 dots for voice sound. Next, what we saw was syllabic, where you have a double consonant. So words which have double consonants. Same thing, sound is ka, sa, ta, pa, and pa. Ka. Okay. So if you have a double consonant, there should be a stop before it. So as a syllabic stop, you use katakana tsu. Tsu. Katakana tsu. There it was hiragana tsu, here katakana tsu. And for long vowels, long vowel sounds, long sounds, you use a dash. So no a for a, e for e, nothing like that. Just a dash. Okay. And that's how katakana is. And katakana, there's something else. There are some songs, songs, because these are not Japanese songs. These are from other languages, like English. A great many words that come into Japanese are English words. Okay. Then you have words from German, Dutch, Portuguese. There are very, very few words from Indian languages. In fact, there's nothing. There's one word, you'll see curry. Curry is curry. Food. No? Curry is curry. They say curry rice. Curry rice is curry rice. Rice is English, curry is anyway. Curry rice. I think there's someone has to mute. I think it is Ankita-san only has to mute herself, it seems. Yeah, it's Ankita-san. So please mute yourself at your
Sorry.
end. And if you're
Sorry.
asking me anything, unmute.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so that is it. So katakana, there are words which from so many other languages, any language, and probably names, foreign names. So how do you write? They could be sounds which are not Japanese sounds. So in hiragana you don't find them. In katakana you will find. I'll tell you this, the first finish of this. Slowly I'll tell you probably next class or the class after, when we finish off, when you're comfortable with your hiragana. I'll tell you about katakana. Those, as of now, please know these sounds, katakana sounds which you have learned, the kanas and all. There are a few other sounds which I'll tell you. But first, why should you know that now? So know your hiragana. So please write your hiragana, practice hiragana, okay? Writing hiragana and reading what is written. What you write, you read also. And read it. Read what you write loud. And as you write, say it loud. Okay? That will help you a lot. Because you'll have to keep writing. So, and reading. And so many of you are in Japan. So definitely you'll see things written. You'll have to read. Plus, those of you who will be going to Japan, again, this will be very helpful. It's really very, good to know things before you go there. Then, go there and try reading. So read your whatever is there in the book, whatever you can write, please write too, and then read what you have written. As you write, say things loud. What will you write? You will write what is there in the book only. So that's how it is. So I tell you about those other sounds, special, those sounds. Like, there is a sound T. See, like, suppose you say, right, party. So T, that's not there in, the hiragana, you don't find it. So how do they write this? All this I tell you. Not many, don't worry about that. First learn your hiragana and katakana that you have so far seen. This you'll have to. The other sounds I'll tell you. Then another thing. Then coming to sounds. I told you I'll tell you about sound ra. And I've already told you about f. F. There's a sound ra. In Japanese, you have ra, ri, r, re, ro. And I told you, you can hear a bit of la in it. Okay, they don't have la. Japanese doesn't have la. It doesn't have the, I told you there are some special kanas, made for those some sounds. But they have not made a sound for la. They have not made a kana for la. Because la doesn't exist in their scheme of things. So suppose your name is Lakshmi, you have to write ra, ku, shu, mi. Break it up into the Lakshmi is nothing but ra, ku, shu, mi. That's how you write it in katakana. So ra is used for la. Now suppose there is la, you'll have to write la, you can't. So you'll have to use. Now, how do you say this ra? How do you say ra? Ra is there in Japanese, but how do you say it? Your tongue, no? Tip of your tongue, the tip of your tongue touch your upper teeth, right? Tooth, front. Just touch it and take it off. Touch it and say ra. Try it. Then you will know how to say it. La, la. You're not supposed to keep your tongue there. Touch the, upper teeth, right? So upper tooth or teeth, whatever, the front. Behind. Just touch it and say la, la. And take your tongue off. Touch it and take it. And say la. That's how they say it. And say a word ramen. No? Ramen, Say ramen. 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 Okay? That's how you say it. So ra is that. But we have ra. So we say ra, but Japanese don't have ra. They have ra. Japanese have ra. We do have la, but we say it differently. They don't have la, but they say it differently from how we say it. Then la, lamen. Then the other sound. You know, you have got a sound fu and who. I said it is not fu, it is not who. How do you say it? You know, bring your lips closer. But don't let the lips touch. Don't let the lips touch. Bring it closer and blow. That's how you say. And say a word, fune. Say a word, fune. 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 So I'll say what this is. Fune. But how do you say it? Fune. Fune is a boat. Fune. Fune. Bring your lips close and blow. Okay? Got it? So, because every language, there's a way to speak it, right? So when people speak, even in our country, suppose you're from some state, you're from the north, and you come to this, somewhere here in Bangalore or any place like Chennai, and you speak, they'll say, no, that's not the way to say it. This is how you say it. This is how you say it. And sometimes, you can't follow what people speak. They're making an effort, but still there are people who will say, see, when I am from Kerala, understood. I'm from Kerala. When do I have never lived there. I've never studied there. I was born somewhere, I studied somewhere, I lived somewhere, now I am somewhere else. Understood. So when we used to go to Kerala, right, my native hometown, and we speak Malayalam, right? They say, you're not from. Who asked them? Every fellow there will say, you're not from this place. I'm not from this place. No, no, you don't speak the language. That's how they say. And they pretend they can't understand. Such people are there in Kerala, my place. I don't know about other places. Kerala, you'll find enough of such. So that's how it is. So here also we find. So naturally, okay, any language has to be spoken the way it has to be. So there are some sounds, but in Japanese it is not like that, and Japanese are not like that. Okay, if you speak, they're happy. They'll help you. They'll never tell you don't speak. They'll say you speak Japanese so well. You just have to say I'm so and so. Arigato gozaimasu. Something you say. They say you speak Japanese so well. That's how they'll say. They won't say that, why do you speak it like this and all that. So don't worry about speaking Japanese there. And they'll help a lot also. So in Japanese, but you don't have such, only, you see, I told you the sounds here. We can say all their sounds. So I told you, fu, fu. So how do you say? So say some words with fu, okay? And say it like how I said, how I told you to say. Next, there's a last kana. Mm. It is and mm. So it is okay. The sound is only. But, but, You know, there are some sounds. Pa, ba, ma. Pa, ba, ma. Before such sounds, that if you have before pa, ba, ma, you will pronounce the sound, you'll say the sound as There is a word, pencil. How do you write it? A, P, S. A, P, S. So you don't say M pits. You'll have to say M pits. M pits. A, if you write the kana A, then you write and then you write P. Sorry, P and S. It is M pits. You have written pencil in Japanese. M pits. A, P, S. And before such sounds, pa, ba, ma, any of those, pa, pi, p, all that. Ba also. Ba is voiced ha, no? So, ba, bi, b, be, bo. Suppose you have and then ma also. Pa, ba, ma. You have before it. The sound is, it takes is not it is So it has got two sounds, and So those are about the kanas. How you say those sounds. Otherwise, you know that is always is only before pa, ba, ma sounds. Okay. So that is about all that there is in kana, about kanas. Any questions if you want to ask me, you can ask me, please. If there's anything to ask me, you can ask me.
Sir, hello. Sir, in Tamil, we call it as ஒற்றெழுத்துக்கள், like ip, im, iv, ir. How do we write it? I write that in Japanese. Like
There is no
half matra.
There's no ip on that in Japanese.
For example, can you write my Hari Prasad name? No, it's not para. Can you write my name, sir, in Japanese?
What is your name?
Hari Prasad.
I'll tell you first. Now, don't think English. The problem is you're thinking English.
Okay.
Don't. So your English. See, okay, I'll ask you something and you'll answer in English. What else?
Okay.
The thing, otherwise, while learning Japanese, throw your English away because it will never help you.
Yes.
You don't know English when you're learning Japanese. Another thing, don't bring. There's another thing I want to say. Don't bring in other languages here. There is, people may say Japanese is like Tamil. I told you, Japanese is like any other Indian language. So don't bring other languages here. So when you're learning Japanese, don't bring in Tamil. But it is good to understand Japanese through your mother tongue. It's good. But Japanese has its grammar is totally different. Japanese grammar is very different. Everything, the rules are different. So the thing is, the rules in other languages, Tamil has got its own language, rules, grammar. It's good for Tamil. But how can you take this there? It cannot happen. Okay. Then coming to your sounds. Japanese sounds are different. But we can say all those sounds because we have all those sounds too. That's it. Okay. Or we'll be, more comfortable saying these sounds than any Westerner. Okay. Now your name is Hari Prasad. Now what you do is break this, break Hari.
Okay.
prasad, into all its syllables. So you will write katakana ha, and then you will write ri.
Okay.
After that, you will write pu, ra, sa, do.
Why
Hari,
is that so?
that's how you write. Ha, there's no du, do. Hari prasado. There's no ud. In Japanese, you don't have prasad. No chance. Hari prasado. But when you say it, you'll say Hari prasad. Or if you want to say Hari prasad, Hari prasado only. No other way. Our names are written that way only. Sometimes, at least Hari, you don't have a problem. It is only with prasad you have a problem. Pu, ra, pu. That's why you got to break it up into all the syllables. For every syllable, you have a kana. That's it. Pu, ra, sa, do. Pu, ra, sa, do. But your question was good, because we can see that is why our language is, the kind of the skill you develop, saying sounds, writing anything is so easy here in our languages. But Japanese not possible. They have their sounds. You have to use Japanese sounds only. I'll come to that. I'm coming to that.
Okay.
Sir, sir, how do we write Lavan and Ravan?
Lavan is both same only.
Same only, okay.
And there's no you can't say Ravan.
Okay.
You can't say. So better say it again. There's no Ravan. We don't say Ravan. We say Ravana, right?
Okay.
Ravana. So Ra, Ba. There's no Va in Japanese. Where Va, okay, you'll say there is Va. I have seen Va. Ra, Va, V, no, is not there. That V, Va is there. If you want to say, you can use Ra, Ba, Na, that's how they say. Ra, Ba, Ra, Ba, Na.
Are these limitations in this language?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can call them limitations. But you can understand one thing. They didn't have to write. Now it's gone global, no? Like you find so many Indians, people from so many other countries. Earlier, not like that. I'll tell you one thing. For 200 years, they were in, nobody could come into Japan and go out of Japan. And earlier times, you can't even leave your village. If you're born there, you live there, you die there also. You don't, there's no way to go out of your village. You're not supposed to. So that is how it is. There are 200 years of isolation. Can you imagine? Isolation means total isolation. That's how it is. Then it had to open up. 1854, they had to open. 200 years. So where they get? They don't have to say any foreign names. The only foreigners they were, people who were from outside, any influencers from China and Korea. That's all. China. And of course, there were Portuguese, Dutch. They were not in Japan. They were not allowed to even come anywhere into Japan. They had a, you know, a kind of settlement where in Nagasaki. Can't come in. So that's it.
Okay.
No. So no, so that it's a totally different place. So your name, what happens is whatever be the word, even any word, break it up and get the syllables and say the syllables. That's all. And you say it the Japanese way. Okay. When I come to katakana, I'll tell you, because if I start talking about this, the whole class will go into that aspect. So yes, okay, let me see if I see katakana I used for what? Or Japanese words. Again, that's why I don't say, people say foreign words, foreign. I say only Japanese words. They used to write Japanese words which have their origins in some other language. Origins are elsewhere from other languages. They use katakana to write them. Okay. How do they write them? They write it the Japanese way. They write it the Japanese way. The sense, with the sounds they have, they write those words which have come from other languages, they write it in their sound, with their sounds. They don't make new sounds. Okay, there are a few sounds they have made. Just for this purpose, they have made a few sounds, made a few kanas. Otherwise, they write it the way they say it. I'll tell you, I'll give you a few words. There is a word called, sandwich.
Yes, sir.
Sandwich is there in Japan too, and they say it's a sandwich only. But how do they say it? It is sandwich. And sandwich is, they don't say sandwich because they can't say it. Their sound, sa, ng, do, sa, ng, do, ichi, sandoichi. Sandoichi. That's how they say. Sandoichi. And what they do is, there's another thing they do. Any word, no, they chop it up. The word that is from some other language, there it is a big word, they chop it up and say it the Japanese way. Television. Television, they don't say terebi, bishon, no. Terebi. Terebi is television. Radio, how do they say radio? Ra-G-O. Ra-G-O. Okay?
Okay, sir.
That's it. So you said no limitation. This is a limitation. What is this limitation? They don't have these sounds. Which sound? The sound radio, D. They don't have. So how do they say it? They say Ragio. You'll have to accept it. Now, Ragio is a Japanese word. That's the thing. Now you will say, no, radio, I say radio. Yeah, you say radio. But in if you speak in Japanese, you got to say Ragio, because Ragio is a Japanese word. The origins are somewhere else. Like that, we have so many words. In our languages too, the origins are somewhere else. Probably we say it the same, we say it in a different way. Okay. Like how Britishers, when they were here, earlier Mumbai was, they said Bombay and it became Bombay. Now it's become Mumbai again, right? We say it our way. That's it. Then another thing. Katakana words. See, but actually I wanted to say all this later, but then since you asked me, I thought, okay, I'll see it. Katakana words. Now you think the word has come from some other language. Good. But they don't have to mean the same thing there. No, it's something there in the other language. It's come to our language, or it's come to Japanese, and they've taken it. They've taken that word. And that is a Japanese word. But it doesn't have to mean the same thing. Now, there is a word called arbaito. Arbaito. So, if you are in Japan, you will have heard this. Arbaito. How do you write it? A-ru-ba-ito. Arbaito. What is the meaning of arbaito? Where does it come from? From German. Arbeiten. Now, what does it mean in German? It means work. Work in the sense, work. Arbeiten. Arbeiten. But what is Arbaito? Now, suppose you are going to study there. You want to study in Japan. Many students, many of our students have gone, are studying there. They finished their studies there. No. But, they go as for, what could you say, overseas students, foreign students. They study there and they're on some scholarship or they have to pay. Okay. For it. But then, it's very expensive. So what they'll have to do part-time work. Say, well, they are allowed to work, I don't know, but some 4 hours or something. Not 4 hours per, every day or something like that. And what they earn that way is, and that's how they support themselves. Now that work, part-time work is Arbaito. It's not work, part-time work, Arbaito. So you work in a restaurant, in a supermarket. So that is Arbaito. Where does it come from? Arbaito. What is the meaning? This. Okay, I'll give you another example. They say car. Car is car. Okay, fine. But they don't say car. They say it's called kurma car. Or jidosha. Jidosha is automobile. Car is kurma. This car, even car is there. Car. And car how? Just car and a dash. That's all. Katakana ka and a dash ka. Now look. There is a word in Japanese. Maika. Maika. What is the meaning of maika in Japanese? Personal car. You have office car. Office gives you a car. And your car is personal car. So they'll ask you, where is your maika? Imagine, see. Where is your maika? Means what? Where is your personal car? So this is how Japanese is. So you have words from other languages come into Japanese. They could mean the same thing, like sandwich I told you, shampoo. Shampoo is from India, right? Indian, it's a Indian word actually. It's gone to English and then from English. So it could mean the same thing. It could mean something else also. Like that, there are so many words in Tamil. I've known Tamil. The words are from English. They mean totally different. They don't mean anything. English. Now, what you know as in English, it doesn't mean anything like that. So they say, there's a word I have seen used in Tamil. I don't know, not in written. I don't know if it is there. The people write it, but anyway, they speak it. There's a word they say assault. Assault. Assault means what?
Killing.
Huh?
Killing in English.
Assault and battery. In English, go bang people, hit people, assault and battery. But in Tamil, I'm asking, what is assault?
That's a colloquial word, it is casual.
Whatever it is, it has come into the language, right?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Carefree. Meaning it's
See,
carefree.
Tamil is full of English words. Understood? Tamil spoken there in Tamil spoken in Tamil in Chennai. I don't know about other places. In Chennai, because I've lived there. That's what I'm saying. Is full of Tamil, English. People speak Indian night. Everywhere they speak Tamil, English, a lot of English. So it's common. Sometimes things could mean different. It happens. They won't mean the same thing that, the word means in the language it has come from. So all these are there, katakana, but remember one thing. They use only their sounds to say the words. Their sounds they use. Like arbeiten is arbeito. Ragio. Terebi. All this they do. Okay. What is apartment? Apartment. Apato is apartment. Depato is department store. Department store is depato. Convenience store. Convenience store. You have another 7-Eleven store, convenience store. Is combini. Convenience store that is, chopped up and put together. Combini. Combini. Combini is convenience store. Then you have, if you say lift in Japan, nobody will understand. Lift. We have lift because it's, we follow the, actually our rules, the spelling and all that. It's a British English, right? They were here, that's why. But they follow the American spellings, American way of saying things. So you have lift is elevator, no? In the US, it's elevator. Here it is erebeta. Erebeta is elevator. So they've got plenty of words from other languages. They've taken it and made it their own. Not all words, many, many words, they've made it their own, but they say it only how they can say it in their using their sounds. They don't say it the original way. That's all it is. So that is katakana. So you'll have to use, so when you write your names, please understand, you won't have a perfect match. You'll have to say it the Japanese way. If if there is a perfect fit, great. But no. My name is written Ra, Me, Shu. No ish. So Ra, Me, Shu. So that's how it is. Now you can, the first thing that you can practice is in katakana is write your names. And write your names and read it. That you can do it, say tomorrow, and when we meet on Friday, we could discuss this. And on second, on 10th, Monday, I'll be in, the class will be from Hayakawa. I'll take the class there because I'm there in Chennai. So I'll be using the board there. There probably, could write something. So you practice your hiragana. Katakana, great. Write your names. I told you what, why they use katakana. We could, and then your book, appendix, nouns and others, nouns and others, you'll have katakana words. We'll see that today. So that's it. Any other doubts you have? But that was a good doubt you asked. How to write the names. So write your names. Okay. Now, I told you about hiragana, katakana, and there is then kanji too, right? Now, why do we have kanji then? They have kanas, but why kanji is there? Because there are so many words. See why this happened was, why did they, create kanjis? No, create kanas. Where did they create it from? What did they use? They must have used some material. What they did was, they took the kanjis which were there, and kanjis, they used to write, create kanas. Kanjis are, how did they, how did they get this hiragana? Hiragana was from what? Did they devise hiragana? Kanjis are written in 3 styles. Okay, one they call is the standing style. Another is the walking style, and then you have the running style. Okay, just think. In calligraphy, right? You have how they write kanjis. Standing style, where the thing, the strokes will be very, thicker and stiff and, all proper. The walking style will be a bit cursive. And the running style will be much more, a lot of flourish and, actually you need practice. You need to be a trained calligrapher to read that stroke. Those kanjis written that way. Lot of flourishes, it looks very good. It's also cursive. Now kanjis came, this hiragana came up from that kind of style, cursive style of writing. They took that and then they used the kanjis to devise hiragana. And katakana, I told you for what reason it came, why they brought in that. And those are sharp, it's all from the standing style thing. Very sharp, angular strokes. They got that. And why did they get this? To write their language. See, in Japan, they used to speak Japanese. But they wrote and read. I mean, the people who wrote and read, they wrote and read Chinese. Like, we speak Tamil at home, we speak Hindi, we speak Kannada, we speak. To our friends, what do we speak? To people we know, we speak our language. But what do we write? We write English, right? Similarly, they also wrote and read Chinese. Why? Because Chinese was a great civilization then. What didn't come up there? Everything. India and China. Anything that you have has come up there in these 2 countries. And all this went there. And so for them, China was closer. Great civilization. They had great literature, everything, art. So they learned. People who read and wrote, they read and wrote Chinese. But what do they do with the language they spoke. They have to write that too. They knew that it could be written. That is why they made kanas, hiragana, and then later katakana. So those people, the upper people, the upper strata, they wrote using katakana. I mean, the language they spoke, Japanese. And the other commoners, women, they used hiragana. Okay, for a long time. And there was a big problem with that too. Because Japanese, after the kanjis came in to Japan, the language changed a lot because they were using, I told you, Tamil has got so much of English in it. So like that, Japanese, so many words had come in from China. So Japanese had changed a lot. It was not like how it was, in the earlier times. So many words had come into Japanese, and these were all Chinese words. And how are these Chinese words written? They had to be written in the first place. Those are kanji. They use the kanjis to write those words. So that's why they had to use kanjis. Another thing, many words are Chinese. Kanji, coined using kanji. Kanji sounds, kanji words. So definitely you'll have to use kanjis. Then comes hiragana, that is Japanese words. There are so many Japanese words which mean the same. Which mean different things, but they are written the same way because the kanas have got, you have 46 sounds only. So you have to use that. So which is why you have kanjis. Kanjis will tell you the meaning. You see the kanji, you will get the meaning. Now what I will do is, it's already 7:30. You can take a break, after which I'll come and show you, just tell you, because now you shouldn't go back with a feeling, what is this? Why kanjis? So I'll tell you about that. Then I'll tell you, this is why kanjis are used. Okay. And you can take a small break. We'll get back at 7:35. Yeah, we'll start. Share a screen. So using this board is big. Okay, now I'll give you some words. Okay. I told you homonyms, homophones. Let us see. There's a word. Read this. Can you see this?
Ashi.
Hashi.
Ashi.
Hashi.
Hashi.
Hashi. Hashi can mean bridge. Chopsticks. You know chopsticks, right? Edge. Edge of a table, edge of a mountain, edge of a road, all that. Edge. Hashi. But you write it like this if you're using kana. So now, what to do?
सेंसी
Yeah.
ब्रिज बाशी नहीं होता
Hashi, Hashi.
आशी ओके
Now this is Hashi.
यस
This is Hashi. You see anywhere, any bridge name and all, you see this will be there. Hashi. This is bridge. You don't have to write this because just showing you. Okay. This is Hashi. This is bridge. So you see this, this gives you the meaning. This is Hashi. Bridge. Now comes chopsticks. This is chopsticks. Okay. So this is chopsticks. You see this, this is chopsticks. This is edge. Edge. These are nouns. Okay. These are nouns I have given you. Edge. Now let us take verbs. This is hiku. Hiku is to pull. Now, if you see this kanji anywhere on a door, you got to pull. You know, no pull, push. So you'll see this kanji in Japan. Now, watch out for this. If you see this, you got to pull. See this kanji. This means to pull. Okay, I didn't tell you how you read it. This is the kanji, and what is this?
K.
K. K. So this is hiku. Hiku means to. This hiku means many things. This hiku is to pull. This one, hiku. Again k, and this is hik. This means, playing any stringed instrument. You play the guitar, violin, all this. Playing a stringed instrument is hik. So you say guitar, hik means play the guitar. So hik. Hik. This hik means to withdraw, pull back, to withdraw. In fact, to retire and all also, this is the hik. To pull back, to withdraw from something. This hik. Then, hik. This is to, saw. You use a saw to saw a piece of wood or saw metal, or to grind. All this hik. If you write all this in Kannada, it is just next. Hik. This is, to run over something. You run over something or something, somebody gets run over, vehicles, or running over. So that hik. To be run over. Then what else? Hik. This means to captivate, to attract, to captivate. There are some people, they speak, they, the way they, sort of speak, they captivate you. So hik, to captivate. So many hiks. I've given you, these are all verbs. And how do you know which hik? What is it? The meaning you get because you have the kanjis. Then there are some words which are compound words. I mean, these are all hik and all that. These are all Japanese, and kanjis are used. Now, there are words this is jishin, ji and shin, compound word, ji, shin. It means earthquake. Jishin, this means self-confidence. Jishin, this means, the hand on the clock. You have a minute hand and an hour hand. Jishin. 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 This means mercy, benevolence, that kind of thing. Jishin. This is a magnetic core in a motor and all you have, no? Magnetic core. Magnetic core. All these are now. This is a magnetic needle and a compass and all you have. So these are all nouns, but compound words. I'm telling you, because these words have come in because kanjis are put together to make words. Okay, now next is I'll give you an adjective. Now we'll come to adjective. This is atsui. Atsui means hot. Now this atsui, this is also atsui. Atsui means thick, not hot. But hot atsui I'll give you. This is atsui. This means weather. It's hot outside. The weather is hot. But see another atsui. Atsui. This is, sorry, not this. Atsui. This is atsui. This means anything hot, suppose you touch something and that is hot. That is atsui, like coffee or food, anything is hot. This atsui is hot when you touch something. The other atsui was hot weather. This atsui is anything that is hot. Okay. Now, this is why kanjis are used for the meaning. And please don't worry because you'll start learning kanjis. This level, you'll learn around 140 kanjis and you won't realize that you've learned. Okay. When you finish 20 lessons, you will have a kanji strength of 140. And don't worry, I'll try to make it as simple as possible. Okay. And what I will do is, see, I can't use the board and write the kanji because it takes a lot of time. If I have a board, then the class I used to do it. But here I cannot because I'm not seeing you people also. Okay. And sometimes you may not be able to see this clearly. So what I will do is, your Google Classroom post, as I'll post one of my class videos. In the classroom, I would have talked about the kanjis, I would have drawn the kanji, written the kanjis, I would have talked about them, so that now you'll be able to remember the kanjis. As it is, kanjis are difficult. Okay, but difficult in the sense you have to write them. See, you saw them. It takes a lot of effort. And so many things. I had to teach myself all these things. So my process of learning. So I'm only trying to share my experience with kanjis. So what I'll do is in Google Classroom post, after every class from lesson 4, you'll have kanjis. I will post class video, but don't see the entire video. It's the entire class video. I'll give you the time. See from this time to this time. I'll send you instructions. Please see only from that time to that time. Okay. I hope it helps. And then please do tell me if it, when you see this, at least in the class, please tell me if it was really helpful. Okay. And please do see it. That's why I'm sending it also. So lesson 4 onwards, we learn kanjis. Please don't see, kanjis are so interesting. And why is it so interesting? Okay, they look very nice to write, all that is nice. But they tell you what things mean. If you have to get the meaning, you need to know the kanji. Okay. And now we'll write some words today, for which I'll take the book. So it's from this book. So you can go home and Oh, sorry, you can, after the class, then you can go home. After the class, you can see all this. Let us take some words. Let us start with Akka. Akai. Akai is, red is a very, auspicious color in Japan, like it is in India, in China. In fact, the money bag or money, where you put your money, it's in a red cover or red bag or red box. It's very auspicious, red. So let us see. A, ka, I. Akai is red. Okay. Blue. A, O, I. Blue. You can also write as I write. She, ro. So you get to remember the kanas. Shiroi means white. Okay. Shiroi is ku, ro. Kuroi is black. Ki, I, ro. Kiroi is yellow. Kiroi, yellow. Mi, do, ri. Midori is green. Midori, green. Okay, those are some colors. Chi. So this is cha. You know this, no? Cha. Chi and ya is cha. Chairoi means brown. Chairoi, brown. Okay. Now, a, sa. Asa is morning. Asa is morning. Okay. Hiru, noon, afternoon. Okay. Ba, evening. Okay, I'll come to that. Asa. Now we write Gohan. This is Ha. So you'll read it as Han. Asa Gohan. Don't say Ham. It's not Ham. Asa Gohan. Hiru Go Han. Okay. Next is Ba Go Han. Now what is Asa Gohan? Asa Gohan is breakfast. Here is noon. Gohan, the food that you eat in the noon is Hiru Gohan. And Ban Gohan, evening, dinner. Ban Gohan. Gohan means food. Okay. Asa, Hiru, and Yoru. So, is night. Now, let us say, today, Kyo is today. Kyo, today. Ashita. Ashita is tomorrow. What is day after tomorrow? You should know.
Asate. Asate.
Asatte. So double consonant. So asatte. Small s. Is asatte. Day after tomorrow. Now what is yesterday? Kino. Kino. Oh. No with O with kino is yesterday. Kino. Kyo. Ashita. Asat. Okay. Kino is all this you will see. Don't worry. Now comes Atama. Atama. Atama is head, okay? Atama is head. Te is hand. Te. You know, no karate. Kara means empty. Te is hand. Empty hand. Karate. You fight empty handed with empty hands. So kara. So te. Ashi, leg. Ashi is leg. Again, you'll see all this. Okay. Next. Isu, chair. Isu, chair. Su, ku, e. Is table, desk, square. Su, ku, e, square, table. What all is there, no? On this table. To, ke, e. Toke, watch. Toke, watch. Toke, watch. Okay. Me, ga. Ne. Megane. Spectacles, glasses. Megane. Glasses. Horn, book. Horn is book. A, A, but this is P. So it is M pits because P. M pits. M pits is pencil. Okay. Pen is katakana. Pen. is pen. Kataka. Pen is pen in Japanese. Ka. What is this?
Camera. Camera.
Camera, how we say it, but they say it camera.
Camera.
Camera. Okay. Camera. 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 What else? All these you'll see very soon in your then what? Yeah. Then what? Okay. Let us see something else. Ima, now. Ima, now. Ato, afterwards. Later. Ima is now, ato is later. Okay. Uchi. Uchi is home. That is my home. We say no home, uchi. Home. Ie, house. Uchi is home, ie is house. Okay. Uchi is almost, it's like my home. House, your house, yeah. Okay. A, E, go. Ego, English. Now you'll ask me if, see, English is ego, whereas England is Igiris. Igiris. Okay. Okane, money. Okane is money. O, na. Onna. Here it is Why? Because what follows is na. So onna. Onna is a woman. Onna, woman. O, na. Woman. O, to, ko. Otoko. Man. Otoko. Man. You can see all this, okay? It's there in your appendix. Please write the words now. And ko is a child, okay? Ko, child. Ko, a child. We say kodo mo. Kodomo is also child, children. We say no children, child. Kodomo. Then kai sha. Kaisha. Company. Office. Kaisha. Kai dan. Kaidan stairs. Kaidan stairs. Kai mono. Kaimono is shopping. Kaimono shopping. You. View. New. See, due, new. This is a kanji word. View is a kanji, new is another kanji. So gyu new means cow's milk. Cow's milk. Gyu new. But they say milk also. Miruk. Then it is written in katakana. Milk. Sa to. Sato. Long sound. Sato. Sugar. Sato. Sugar. Shio. These are not, don't write it smaller, yo. Shio. Sato. Sorry, bottom. Also, Shio, sorry. Shio. Shio is salt. Shio, salt. Sato, sugar. Shi, o, salt. Abura. Abura is oil. Abura, oil. So you can write all these hiragana words, no? Now we'll go and we'll see some katakana words. That I'll help you with this. Now look. A. This is re. A re. be, ta, ere beta, ere be, and this ta long sound. A again. A, re, be, be, ere beta. This is lift, okay? Ere beta, lift. A, pa, to, apato, apato, apartment, apartment. Apato, apartment. Ka. This is small su. What is this?
Kapu.
Kappu. Kappu is cup. You know, cup. But there's another way to write this. Koppu also is cup. If you, this is kappu. Koppu is also cup. So there are two ways to write it. Okay. Both are okay. Koppu and cup. Now it's very easy, because most of these words we know. It's there in our, the languages we know. And you see it there, you can read. So katakana, it's easy to know what is written there. You don't have to, okay, I said some words have different meanings here in Japanese, but anyway, you can understand what it is. Let us see. What is this? Ka, kare.
Kare.
Kare is curry. Kare, curry. Ka, re, and a dash. Curry. It's there in your book, so I'm not giving you anything else. Kare. What is this?
Kare.
Karenda. 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 Calendar.
Ah.
Karenda. Actually, katakana is interesting because you read something and you have to find out what it is. Karenda. Calendar. Okay. Then. Okay. This you will know.
Gita.
Guitar. Guitar.
Ah.
Guitar. This is guitar. Now suppose
Gita. Ah. Gita.
How you read?
Gita. Gita.
Your name is Gita, then you write Gita.
Ah.
If your name is Gita, you write Gita. No. This you will know what it is.
Koto.
Coat.
Koto.
Coat. 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 Even this you will know.
Koto. Kobe. Kobe.
Kohi.
Kohi.
Kohi is coffee.
Kohi.
Kohi. This is and so kohi is coffee. Okay, how will you say idli? How will you write idli? Idli, how will you write it in katakana? Definitely you'll have to write now.
I.
Because
Da.
there are Indian restaurants there. You are saying
Idari.
you know how it's idori.
Idori. Mm.
Idori. Idori. That's how it's written. Okay.
So how do you write the country Italy?
Our country will come to that. Italy, huh? Itari.
Yes.
Itari. Koto Kohi. Now let us see. Okay. Now you see. Tell me what this is.
She.
Sorry. I shouldn't use hiragana and katakana. Okay.
Shia.
Sha.
Sha.
You'll read it as she here only if this is also big. Then you're reading
Yeah.
two kanas. This is sha.
Sha.
This is one kana. Sha.
Sha.
Okay. And then here. Yeah. Shava. No? Va.
Shava.
Shava. Shava. No shower. Shower. Take a shower. Shava.
Shava.
Is shower. Okay. Now su. What is this?
Sukate.
Sukate.
Sukato.
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 Kato. Skirt.
Ducato.
Kato. Is skirt. Okay. And then this is a nice word. This is she and this is tsu. See the difference. And this is ya. What is this?
Tasu.
Shatsu.
Tasu.
Shatsu is shirt.
Shatsu.
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 Shatsu is shirt. Whether it is one shirt or 100 shirts. Shatsu. Okay. Very funny. There's a thing you put wa-i. White shirts means white shirt. Okay. That doesn't mean you can put, you can give all the colors. Any other shirt is shirts. Okay. Blue, green, yellow or black or white, no, red. Those are shirts. But white shirts is white shirt. Now you'll ask me, why is that? Japanese have made it like that. No, we can't do anything about that. So, if you are wearing a white shirt, then it is white shirts. If you are wearing any other shirt, it is shirts. And te shirts, t-shirt. Okay. Now, this you will know. This you will know what it means. What is this?
Subuto.
So, read syllable after syllable. Su,
Su.
pu,
Bu. Subuto.
So.
su. Okay. This is how you read. Okay. Su, pu. What is it?
So.
Subuto. Suputo.
I tell you how to read. I'll tell you how to read katakana. Okay. This is how I try.
Photo.
First say su, pu, su, pu, because that's a long sound. And then you write su, pu, and then say it. Increase your speed. Spoon, spoon, spoon.
Okay.
First you say su, pu, and then you say it fast, so it becomes spoon. Spoon.
Spoon.
You eat with a spoon, right? Spoon. Okay. Now, this is another word. Say syllable after syllable and then say it fast. Okay. First, say syllable after syllable. Break it up. So, what you'll have to do is, if you have to write a word, break that word up and then know how many syllables and then you write the kannas. Okay. Okay. Now, see this. This is again, I'll write a word. Okay. So, okay. This is su. Sorry. This is hiragana. Suri.
Suri.
Suri. Read this. Suri. How will you read this? This is small su. How will you read it?
Ba.
This is pa.
Pa.
This is pa. But with this, how will you read it? See, this is pa. Now, with this, how will you read this?
Ip.
No, there's no ip and all that in Japanese.
Okay. Pa.
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 See, this alone is pa.
Pa.
This is pa. This one, pa.
Pa.
Okay. Take a big stop. Su. Okay, now read it. Su.
Suri. Suri. Pa.
Su.
Ripa.
Ri. Pa. Read it like that. Su. Ri.
Pa. Suripa.
Su. Ri. Pa. Ri. Pa. Suripa. Sripa. Sripa. What is sripa?
Slipper.
Slippers. Okay. Now, see, this is what I said. Break up, even when you're writing your names, no? Break it up into all kinds of, how many syllables are there? Or you do one thing. You write your name in Tamil, Hindi. Okay. And then try writing it in katakana. I think you'll be nearer. Sundaram san. Okay. Now I say Sundar. Sundaram san. Su. Da. Ra. Mu. Okay. This is how. Su. Da. Ra. Mu. Sundaramu. 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 Sundaram. Sundaram. See, that's how it is. Okay. So, when you say when you read it syllable after syllable and start saying it fast. Then say it fast, faster and then faster and faster, and then you get the word. But there are some words. you may not know what they are. Now this one word. Now read it, no?
Seta. Seta.
Seta. Seta. Okay, you have read the word correctly, Seta, but you don't know what it is. Okay, you won't know because it is Japanese way of saying sweater.
Mm.
Sweater, how do they say it? They say it as Seta. Seta. Now, said it is something that you have not heard. Okay, so now look.
You don't have a, I mean, for that sweater word, you don't have a word in hiragana?
No, hiragana, no, because it's a sweater, you know, sweater.
Okay.
Sweater is said this way.
Okay.
Actually, this is sweater. But,
Okay.
okay. Like, you know, you have jeans, and you say it in our languages also, we say jeans, right? But here people say jeans pant. Here, in I heard them say jean pant. No, they don't say jeans pant. They say jean pant. Actually, jeans. It is.
Jeans.
Okay. Here also they say sweater. No, we don't have a. Do we have a word in Tamil or Hindi or anything? We say sweater only. No, I don't know.
Sweater.
Also sweater also. And we say pant also. No? Like that it is. But only thing, see, you didn't know what seta is. That is Japanese way of saying sweater. That's it. Now look. Many people will ask me, what is this? No, how to say, what is this now?
Zo.
Zero. Zero.
Zero.
Zero.
Zero.
Zero.
Zero.
Zero.
Zero. Okay. Now I hope you will get what this is. Ta.
Ta.
Who? Now tell me, what is this?
Takashi.
Ta.
Ku.
Ku.
Takushi.
Taxi. Taxi. Takushi is taxi. Okay. Takushi is taxi. Okay. Then, okay. Te. Re. What is this?
Terebi.
Terebi is television.
Terebi.
It was actually television. Television. It's become terebi. They don't know to say television. So terebi. Okay. To. E. Re. What is this toire?
A toilet.
Toilet, yeah. Toire. Toilet. Okay. What is this?
Knife. Knife.
What is this knife?
Knife.
Knife. But what knife is it?
Kitchen knife.
No. It is a knife you eat with, no? Fork and knife.
Oh.
That one. You don't cut anything with this. Like, you know, vegetables and all you don't cut. This is not
Butter knife. Huh? It's like butter knife.
butter and all that. You know, you eat with a knife, no? That. Okay. What do you eat with? Anyway, knife. Then, what is this?
Mm. New.
Koyu.
No.
Koyu.
What is this?
Koyosu.
No.
Nyosu.
News.
News.
News. Okay, news.
News. So this will help you understand Japanese don't, they say it their way. What is this? Okay, I'm writing on this. What is this called? How will you say it in Japanese?
Bodu.
Bodo. Wherever there's do, no? Where is do, it is do. Okay.
Do. Okay.
Suppose it is do, it is do.
Do.
So bodo.
Bodu.
Bodo.
There that is. Okay. See now. Now tell me this. What is this?
No,
No.
Very good, very good. No. What is this?
no,
No.
No.
no,
No. Do.
Noto.
Noto.
no,
Notebook.
Noto.
Noto.
Not do. Because
No,
it's only do. If it is this, it is no do.
Mm.
no,
Noto.
Noto. Noto is notebook.
Notebook. Mm.
So notebook, you'll say, why book is not there? Japanese don't want such a long word. You know. So noto. Okay.
No.
Okay. What is this actually?
remote,
Remote.
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 Actually, it's a remote controller. Okay. How do Japanese say it?
Remoto.
No. Remote. Remote.
remote,
Remote.
remote,
Okay. Okay. Air conditioner, what does it say?
Aircon.
Very good. Aircon. Okay.
Aircon.
Personal PC, no?
Hmm.
Personal computer.
come,
Pasocon.
Asoko.
Pasocon. Otherwise, computer is the big, the other thing, the desktop, whatever it is, a computer.
Computer.
And laptop is Pasocon.
Asoko.
Okay. And notebook computer is there, no? Notebook, it's like a notebook.
Laptop.
Noto Pasocon.
Noto pasa.
Noto.
So Pasocon is personal computer. Aircon. Remote. So katakana is interesting that way, you know, to learn, to read and all that. But and that you know, to find out what it is, sometimes it takes time. There are times, you know, there are words which you get immediately. There are words, okay, you think you know the meaning, but it has a different meaning altogether. That's the whole thing. Oh, what is
bassu,
bus? Bus, they don't have a word for bus and all that. Bus is bus. Okay. In Tamil, what is bus actually?
Perundu.
பேருந்து,
Yeah, you go to the Coimbatore bus stand and ask for Perundu, they'll look at you as if, where you come from? Understood?
Bus stand.
If you say Perundu, because we didn't make the, see one thing, we are not the people who made buses, but we are very good at giving names. Okay. Computer is called something, I don't remember.
Kanini. Kanini.
You tell anybody, everyone says computer. Okay. And bus is bus only. So Japanese didn't go about making new words like this. As it is, they have enough problems. So bus is bus. Okay. So it is actually reading katakana is very interesting. But what should you be doing? You should be practicing your hiragana. Okay. So I thought, okay, next I'll start the lesson next week. Because I didn't want to do anything today, because anyway I had to, write some katakana, hiragana. So I thought, okay, I'll write them and then tell you something about the kanas and then the kanji. Because then I won't be using the board hereafter, because it's a big pain fixing up these things, Getting it to work, sometimes it doesn't work. So hereafter I'll use some other thing. I won't be using the board. So I wanted to finish off everything today. So on Friday, we'll start the lessons. That is lesson 1. I told you, no, start reading words. So you got tomorrow to do that. On Friday, we'll read words and we'll start reading sentences. That way you will learn things faster. Okay. But you can always stop me and ask me things. If at all there's anything to ask, you can first clear up all those doubts, the next class, and then we'll start the lesson. So I'll see you again. Asatte. Mata asatte. So arigato.
Masa asatte. Arigato.
Arigato, sensei.
Sensei, on Friday we will be seeing hiragana words or katakana words.
Hiragana only.
Okay, means hiragana we were able to understand, but katakana it's like.
Katakana I told you, no, we can go. As we see the katakana, we'll learn.
Okay, Sensei. Thank you, Sensei.
What you do is start write. You write, at least write your name. No, try to.
Okay.
How do you write it? You write your name. I told you the sounds you use. Break your name into all the syllables. How many syllables are there? Write those syllables in katakana. That's all.
Okay.
Mata asat.